Namaste. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good night, good day to all of you, wherever you may be across this beautiful globe. Guys, this is Destiny. I am just getting off work. I am one of those people, I am not quarantined in my house. I have to get out there and I have to still work every day because my job requires me to be there. They said we are part of the first responders, and I'm doing what I have to do, staying focused, staying positive, trusting the universe. I mean, I'm not worried about anything. I fear no evil, for I know the creator of the universe is totally, absolutely with me. So I'm doing my job because I got all these little babies and little children. They're not so babies in my room, but our building is full of children that need special care when mommy and daddy's out there taking care of the community, making sure that the whatever they needed, the hospitals and all that, they have to be on their job. So we have to make sure that we are available to take care of those children. I'm knocking over stuff, guys. Yeah, I'm knocking over on my plants. But good day, good day. This is Destiny, and it's on a Thursday, and today is March 26, 2020. Hi, how are you out there? Yes, it's early. It's 1:31 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is the time zone that I am in, and I am here with this video because this is something that has been on my mind since last night. A whole lot has been coming across my mind because so much is happening. Like I said, we're going on with in this time that we are in right now. I mean, with so much, all the things that is going on. People keep talking about this coronavirus, but there's a whole lot of other things that we have not really turned our attention to because we're so focused on the coronavirus. And if so much negativity is going on as well, and there's a lot of positive people out there. There's a lot of people that's really staying center focused and they're trusting the universe, and they are in an environment around so many negative things, so many negative people, so many negative words been spoken all day, and these positive people is trying to maintain their center focus and trying to stand still and trust the universe that, hey, he has their back, he's taking care of them, and they're going to be all right. And these people will be all right if they just get on board and stop absorbing other people's negative energy. And that's what I'm going to talk about today. Stop absorbing other people's negative energy. Hi guys, this is Destiny, and let's get started, jump right into this video. And I'm going to start out because I have a question I want to ask. Are you a sensitive person? Think on that. Are you a sensitive person? You may be one of those persons who easily pick up other people's energy. For example, you enter into a room, and then all of a sudden you can feel the energy of the room. Are you one of those people? Let me see your hands. You have to discern between empathy and sympathy. That's two different things. Now, empathy is where you feel into other people's emotions. That's empathy. Sympathy, on the other hand, is where you just have compassion for another person or people. You know what I'm saying? But having a lot of empathy, guys, means that you start embodying other people's feelings and what they are going through. You're just like trading places with other people. You're picking up their emotions, you're picking up their vibes, you're picking up what they're feeling, and you're taking it on yourself, and you become more consumed with their emotions and with their negative vibes and whatever, and you just take it upon your own self. Guys, on that note, we got to think about this. Our whole planet Earth is comprised of an infinite reservoir of energy, as is the human body. And it is inevitable to get in contact with other people's energy. It's just that easy. That's why we have to be strong. We have to be center focused. We got to keep our positive vibes always operating and our energy moving in toward the level that the universe is creating us to move to our higher and greater self. Listen to this. And I know a lot of times we're around a lot of different people in a lot of different places. Now suppose that you may bump into someone who may push your burdens. You ever had that happen? Someone just bump into you, all of a sudden move, you ready to go into a frenzy, or you ready to just snap. So tell me this, how do you stop absorbing other people's energy? How do you do it? There's something we need to work on, something we need to think on. How can you dispel negative energy? It's all around us all the time, all during the day. Even when we sleep, and there's negative energy that's going through and out of our rooms and our environment, our spaces. But guys, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to give you 7 reasons or 7 ways how to stop absorbing other people's negative energy. And you better take note because I'm moving through this fast. Here are 7 ways to stop absorbing other people's negative energy. I'm just going to go dive right into it. Number 1, discover your unresolved issues. And you don't have to be focused on what other people are doing. You don't. You have to focus on things that you have to repair within yourself, that other people highlight in certain situations and circumstances that you face in life. What happens when you get into a conversation with someone and then you feel offended? What happens? And that happened. We get into a conversation with someone and all of a sudden it turns on a negative side. And that conversation with someone, it's suddenly we start feeling offended. And guess what has happened? They have hit a nerve, which makes you just want to lash out at them. It makes you sometimes want to pounce on them, cuss them out. Oh yeah, hold yourself together. Don't go there. But it makes you feel, or sometimes you feel pushed into that direction of negativity that they're bringing into your environment. So, what have these people done? Only that you brushed up against them, or you pushed up against them, or they have pushed up against you? What have they really done for you to receive this negative energy coming from them? They have acted as a catalyst, guys, to awaken the sleeping giant that's within us. And every one of us, we have a sleeping giant within us. And by them pushing against us, they caught us in that place, and that giant was in us was asleep. It woke it up. It could have been any person in any location. In fact, you find that it's not so much the other person as it is your unresolved issues that you're handling. It's something that's in you that's triggering these negative emotions, making you want to lash out or pounce on someone or jump on someone or curse someone out. It's something, it's inside of you, unresolved issues that you got to go inside and deal with it. And that's just how it is. So what's going on to help you to stop absorbing other people's energy? And that is to start taking a serious look at those issues that's within you. Stop, be still, go inside of you and pay attention. And then you listen to your gut intuition talking. A lot of people, they live from the outside in. So other people become their problems. It's just like that. But when you start to live from the inside out, and that's a totally, absolutely different way, living from the inside out, that's when you start gaining more clarity of what's really actually going on within you and why you're feeling this way, why your emotions is off key, why your vibes are so low and so negative, and why these things are onsetting you to just flip out and become so negative. For many people, guys, it's hard to talk about unresolved issues because they don't want to take the responsibility. I ain't got time, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to have to sit down and confess that there's something wrong with me that I need to fix. No, I don't want to hear it. So we just brush it over and we just ignore it and we just go on by our daily lives. It's like everything's okay. All this way, I'm fine, I'm good. We need to stop lying to ourselves. There's issues and things that has triggers or onsets negative emotions within us, and we don't deal with them when a person comes up just to say hi, and this thing on the inside is running rapid and causing all these crazy vibes, then we're going to snap at that person. That person has not really actually done anything. A lot of times people don't do anything to us to onset those monsters, those giants of fear and frustrations and worries and whatever that you may be going on in your life. You're just not dealing with these unresolved issues. So guys, what? Everybody will be your problem. If you don't deal with them, everybody will be your problem until you start taking a look within yourself and you start repairing your unresolved issues. And that's when you're going to start healing. That's when your wounds inside will start healing. And that's when you're going to start feeling yourself being whole again and complete. And then you'll start reintegrating the fragmented parts of yourself, of your life, everything inside. You're going to start reintegrating those fragmented parts of yourself. And that's the only way that you're going to become your greatest and higher version of who the Creator of God has created you to be. Number 2, express yourself 100%. A lot of times we got to hold back everything and we only just put it out there, just a little bit of it, but we got so much we leave inside eventually. If you don't get it out, express yourself 100%, it's going to come out some way or other, and most of the time it's going to come out very negative. Express yourself without guilt. What happens when someone talks to you for hours and then you want to say something, but you don't want to be rude, so you just sit there and let them do all the talking, and they program your mind with all kinds of stuff, and you're just waiting for your turn because I don't want to interrupt, let them talk. And you just stay silent, and you just keep your ears open and you listening, and you're picking up a lot of things going inside of you that's most of the time is negative. All you're doing is becoming that sponge. You are now absorbing all of their energy. I don't care whether it's negative or whether it's positive, whatever they're doing, you're absorbing it, their energy, and you put all the energy in your body. Now you got to deal with their energy on top of your energy. By acting like this, then you neglect your true authenticity. And then you'll start feeling good about yourself. But once you can really express 100% of what you're feeling and expressing 100% of yourself, and that removes the guilt from the equation, then you're going to develop a greater transparency, which will allow you to become your greatest version, your greatest higher self. And many times, guys, guess what? The reason why so many people don't express how they really feel is because they have been told that their true feelings don't matter. And guess what? Growing up, we worked on the reward and punishment principles. You know how that works? If you did things right, or even if you did what your parents wanted you to do, then you will be rewarded. And that happens all the way through our lives in school. You know, we're going to get rewarded. We be good, or we be our best self. And that's the way that we grew up on that reward and punishment principles. And they let us know, you be good, you don't act out, and you know you will be rewarded if you didn't feel really deep down that this is what you really want to do. That's not what I want to do. This is not how I want to act. This is not the person that I want to be. I want to be me, but we just went along with it because they're going to reward me. Or else if they don't, I'm gonna be punished. Guys, we all have a lot of repressed emotions. Suppression, guys, is depression. And look at it like that. Suppression is depression. And once you can express yourself 100%, being your true, authentic self, getting it all out in front of you, in front of everybody else, then you will start to reduce the anxiety that goes on in your mind, in your body, and in your life. Number 3, you are responsible. You are not responsible for others. Don't let nobody tell you that you are. You are not responsible for others. And that's number 3. The third way to stop absorbing other people's negative energy. You have no control over how other people respond to you, how they act to you, and how they feel towards you. You have no control over that. In doing so, guys, you feel that you can free yourself from the burden of carrying someone else's behavior or walking around with their burdens and their problems on your shoulder. But therefore, you don't have to absorb other people's energy. Because guess what? It's nothing personal. It's not your business, not your problem. So learn how to drop it. Learn how to let it go. Learn how to just, whatever they put out at you, throw it back at them. I don't have to carry that. It's not mine. You deal with it. And you go on. Because you are not responsible for other people. Number 4, find your environment. Guys, the best environment I can get out into, and I keep telling you, it's out into nature. You find a place that you can find yourself being brought back to your whole, wholesome, healthy, and complete self. It's not all about the outer environment as much as the inner space within you. It's especially, guys, about that inner environment, that peace, that stillness, that quietness, that place of love and happiness what's inside of you. It's never where you are, or it's never where you are at. It's where you feel you are at. Why is this the environment, and why is the environment is so important? Our environment, guys, guess what? It alters our DNA. And you probably never heard of that. Your environment, it alters your DNA. But in particular, it is our perception that alters our DNA. Our perception, how we perceive things, our thoughts. That is what actually really alters our DNA. The environment alters your mood. And how you see yourself governs what you become. And you have to take 100% responsibility for where you place yourself. More than ever, when you place yourself in an environment which complements your own energy, guys, the magic starts to happen. What you see with your eyes and what you have inside of yourself, it becomes a reflection of how you really feel. And once you have harmony within yourself, I'm saying that's that peace within you that surpasses all understanding, that keeps you whole and keeps yourself complete. Once you have harmony within yourself, you stop absorbing other people's energy, and you'll start imprinting your energy on the world that is around you. Number 5, we're getting there. The 5th way of how to stop absorbing other people's energy Let go of the need to be validated. Let go of the need to be validated. I don't know why we feel like I gotta have somebody's approval in order for me to move forward, in order for me to be myself, in order for me to feel good about myself. You don't need nobody's validation. Give yourself approval to be who you want to be and just be it. You don't need external validation. You only need support. And many times along our lives, we search for external approval, which is why you start absorbing these other people's energy, because you feel frustrated if you're not getting it. And once you love yourself, and you got to learn how to love yourself 100%, and once you begin to trust yourself 100%, and once you have confidence in yourself 100%, you'll begin to validate yourself. To stop absorbing other people's energy, you have to stay true to yourself 100%, and you have to allow your authenticity to flourish and to blossom without other people's opinion. Forget what other people think of you. Forget what other people say of you. Their opinions are not important. It should not matter. And yes, what other people have to say does matter. Maybe at some time. But at the same time, you must become aware of how you react to other people's views. And that is what creating the way that you're feeling all these negative emotions, because you're allowing them to take up space in your head. You're allowing their views to outshine your positive way of seeing life, okay? And once you start taking action and you remain focused on your activity, even if people say hurtful things about you, or even if people at work say these horrible things, they try to jump ahead of you to push you out of your job because they are out there targeting to take over your life, then you are not even allow yourself to get concerned. You know what I'm saying? Don't let people push you into a place of negativity. And why? Why is Destiny saying this? Because you love what you are doing. And you don't have to compete with nobody or be out there trying to race with somebody to get a job done so you can get attention that you're the best and the greatest. You are your own greater and higher self. You are the best that Creator could create you to be. The world is all about contrast and conflict, competing. You know what I'm saying? You got to know who you are. You got to know your greater, higher good. You got to know you're authentic. You got to know that you are your best version. You are your higher self. You don't have to compete. Contrast is essential. And once you surrender to contrast and understand that we need friction, you also understand that there are always going to be people that will get on your nerves. I don't care no matter what you do, unless you start changing your perspective and you realize that these people are also serving a role in this world. We all play some kind of role in this world. No matter how we act out or what we do or how we present ourselves or what perspective that we are coming from, we all play a part in this world. And just remind yourself, guys, to connect with those who remind you who you truly are. And this will help you to stop absorbing this harmful energy and to start absorbing more positive energy, more love, more peace, more happiness, and all those things that the Creator had created for you to live your life to be every single day, every moment of the day. Guys, number six, the invitation. Now you say, just about that. What is the invitation? Okay, stay with me, listen. The invitation. Nobody can enter your dominion without an invitation. A lot of times you say, oh, they just intruded. No, you can invite them out. But you allow them come in, take up space in your head, space in your mind, space in your environment. You allow these people to take up your dominion. You're inviting them. You attract every single person into your life. We are constantly or we are unconsciously always inviting people into our lives. And not absorbing other people's energy is to remind yourself of this every single day. I don't want to absorb all this negative energy that other people are bringing. I don't want to absorb all these negative vibes and all these negative way of thinking. I don't want to absorb them. Stop inviting them. You got to become consciously aware of the people that you're allowing to come into your territory. Stop absorbing all this negative vibes and energy. You have the power. I have the power. We all have the power within us to choose whether or not you want to invite a certain person into your temple, your body. Your body is a temple of the creative universe, which is essentially within yourself. The kingdom of heaven is within you. That's your temple. That's the body that the creator universe, he pitched his tent and he made his place within us. The kingdom of God is in us. You got a choice to choose whether I want these people to take a part of the environment or the place that I am living in, allow them to come into my temple to invade me and my privacy, my thoughts. It's up to you. You got a choice. You got to choose. I'm serious. You got to start choosing. Number 7 is the last one. Do not pay attention. Do not pay attention. When you wake up in the morning, you have so much energy. You're feeling good. You're feeling good. Most of the people, feeling ready to go. Then these little things come along. We hear some negative things in the news. We may get negative text messages. We might get negative phone calls. Or someone in the house may be in an angry, evil mood. And we picking up all this negative stuff. And all of a sudden, when you woke up feeling great and on a high plane, and your mood is great, all of a sudden now you allow these people to bring their negative energy into your life. Early in the morning, you gotta choose the way you want to set the tone of your day. And if you set your tone in a high, positive way, stay there. When all the negative started coming around, you gotta send it out of your way. Throughout the day, guys, you choose how you want to live your day. Command your day the way you want to live it. Throughout the day, you use that energy by giving it to people and giving it to the things around you until the day or to the end of the day where there's almost nothing left of you and you're feeling tired and worn and broken down and you feel frustrated and angry. You don't solve all this crazy stuff. You got a choice to send it away. And then you're ready to go back to sleep again, and instead of you releasing it before I lay down and letting it go, because it has no power or control over me other than what I give it, but I choose to hold on to it and you go back to sleep with it. Guarantee you wake up in the morning, you're right there with it. What you have to understand is that some people fill you with energy, and some people, it's going to drain you of energy. The people that drain you of energy are also, they call these energy vampires. And they can be your colleagues, they can be your friends, they can be your spouse, your mate, or even your close family members. These energy vampires are out there. And this energy vampire is someone who uses your energy to survive. They're using your energy to thrive on. And they're draining you, they're depleting your life. I got videos out there, that's why I laugh. One of the important things to do is to really identify whether they are temporarily energy vampires or inherently energy vampires that has taken up residence and you can't even seem to evict them. A temporary energy vampire is someone who is going through a difficult time in life, or someone in the family that has died for a few months and they are energetically draining you because they're still mourning, so you want to comfort them and soothe them and speak positive over their lives and keep them in that place where they don't feel the loss or the hurt of their loved one. But if someone is inherently an energy vampire, guys, that's something that you're going to have to deal with. You're going to have to come straight up out of the gut and let them know, get away from me. That is when they are really important to take a note, because these people had come to set up a house within you so they can deplete your life all throughout the day, every month, every week, every year, however. They come to take up your life and run you out of yours. But guys, that's a personality trait that is not going to change anytime soon unless they are actually working on it. And most energy vampires, they want to work on themselves anyway. Most energy vampires don't want to work on themselves. They don't want to change. They want to thrive on you. They want to live on you and your energy. Be careful. And one of the things to do at this point is to identify these people. And you got to call them out. One way to do it is by asking yourself, after you have spent some time with someone, do I feel uplifted or do I feel drained? After this person has left your environment, left your space, gotten outside of your mind, your head, then you stop and ask yourself, after this person has left me, do I feel uplifted when they leave me? Or do I feel drained after they have left me? That's the way to tell that's an energy vampire. You don't want to feel drained at all. You don't want your life to feel depleted. You want to avoid those type of people. And you have worked so hard to uplift yourself, and you have worked so hard to be a better human being, and you allow these energy vampires to come up there and suck all your life out of you and just take you out of that place of positivity, living happy and whole and wholesome and healthy. You don't want to be like that. Why would you allow someone else to come in to drain you? It's not worth it. It's not worth your happiness. It's not worth your love. It's not worth your joy, your peace. It's not worth you living in a place of living in somebody else's time and space, which is all negative. And there is no reason to feel guilty about it. Tell them, go away. Get away from me. I don't need you. I don't want you around me. You don't know how to talk. You are not positive. You're not encouraging. You're not motivating. You're not inspiring. You just drain me. Get away from me and don't feel bad about it. Don't feel guilty. Send them away. Tell them to leave you alone. And please, I'm telling you, don't feel guilty about it. Even if they are a close friend, they are your husband, your wife, your spouse, or whoever. I'm your close mate, your best friend, your colleague, or worker, your boss, a family member. I don't care who they are. If they are depleting your life and they're draining you, stand up to them, let them know, leave my space, get out of my place, get out of my environment, and don't feel guilty. It's okay to eventually walk away from them. Walk away if you have to. Because what you are doing is looking out for yourself. Because they're not out there to uplift you. They're not out there to encourage and inspire and motivate you. They're out there to take your happiness and your peace and your joy, because they don't have any. They don't know how to be happy. They don't know how to be joyful. They don't know how to be encouraging. They don't know how to be motivating, positive. They don't know how to speak up, uplifting and affirmation. So they draining everything off of you. And they pleading you and sucking all the positivity out of you, and you'll be left with their negativity. Oh God, I don't know how I got on that, but it's true. There is no reason to feel guilty. And I want to say that again. No reason to feel guilty, even if they are a close friend or even a family member. It's okay to eventually walk away from these people, because what you are doing is looking out for yourself, and you have to look out for yourself. So you got to stop absorbing all these other people's negative energy. By uplifting yourself, you uplift everyone around you. Staying focused. I try to stay focused all day. I come in the morning on my job, and I'm motivating, I'm inspiring, I'm encouraging, I'm speaking love over people. I speak positivity. I tell you, you're going to have a great day. It is a great day. You're already walking in a great day. I mean, I try hard to stay center focus and positive, and I try to bring that into the lives of those around me. If you allow someone to pull you down, and then you are actually doing a disservice to all your other friends and to all your other family members, because what's going to happen eventually, all that what you're allowing to take space in you, all that negativity, is going to cause you to just explode, and all this negativity is going to come back out. And people that's innocent, that's loving, that's caring, that's compassionate, that's kind, they're going to get the rough part of you. So by allowing one person to pull you down, then you are not allowing yourself, to uplift your friends, your family members, your co-workers, your loved ones, your spouses. You're not allowing you to uplift your other friends and your family members that are around you. Who could be uplifting? Who could be uplifted by your presence? And when you pay someone attention, you are essentially giving them energy. You know what I'm saying? You're giving them part of you. You're giving them your energy. You're giving them that part of you. Okay? So if you allow someone to pull you down, then you are actually doing a disservice, like I said. And you got to just start taking care of you. Love you first. Do you first. And like I said, when you're allowing one person to pull you down, you are not allowing you to uplift your other friends. You're not allowing yourself to uplift your family members and all those people that comes around you who could be very uplifting by your presence, by your aura, by the positivity that you're constantly sending out. They're depleting you. So when you pay attention, or when you pay someone attention, then you are essentially, like I said, I'm going to say it again, you are essentially giving them your sweet, wonderful, positive energy. And then you have to change your focus to stop absorbing other people's energy. Get out of those negative people's way. Get them away from you. Whatever you focus on, guys, believe me, it grows. Whatever you give your attention, your time, your passion to, that's what you're creating more of. Whether it's positive or negative, you've got to get away from negative people energy. So I'm going to ask you this question. Are you focusing on what you want, or what are you focusing on? Destiny, get it straight. Ask the question right so they can understand. Okay, here's the question. Are you focusing on what you want? Or are you focusing on what you fear? And most of the time we live in that place of fear. We live in that fear. We fear that if I don't allow them to take up space in me, then they're going to think bad of me. What the hell with them? Okay, sorry. But just don't worry about it. You create your own reality based on thoughts and feelings. And you have to remember how to protect yourself from harmful energy. Protect yourself from those things that no longer serve you, those things that no longer bring life to you, those things that no longer create the positivity, the joy, the peace, the love of the Creator. You have to protect yourself. You got to protect yourself from those energy vampires, those negative vibes, the negative environment that's been created. You have to protect yourself. And you have to remember to have fun. You got to remember to smile. I mean, a genuine, beautiful smile. And most of all, guys, you got to learn how to be yourself. You got to remember how to love yourself. You got to remember what the Creator had created you to be, your pure, raw, authentic self. And on that further note, guys, you better get this. Stop absorbing other people's negative energy. It's not worth it. You are worth more than you give yourself credit for. Love who you are and who the Creator created you to be. You are your perfect, authentic self. I love you guys, and I'm gonna see you at The next video. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I did what I came to do. Stop absorbing other people's negative energy. Drop comments in the comment box below. Click the bell button. You're going to get more videos like this. Like the video if you want. I don't care if you like it or not, but I just want to make sure you stop absorbing other people's negative energy. I'm out of here on this beautiful Tuesday. I will see you at the next video. I'll see you at the next video. Destiny's here. She's going away to get more information to bring your way. And I'll see you. I will see you at the next video. I love you guys. Namaste. I'm being me, my raw authentic self. I'm not absorbing any of that negative stuff. Get out of people's negative spaces and get them out of yours. Namaste.